And the Guardian's such a cool class. But I already played the Guardian to 80. But it is a really cool class. Oh, I'm taking a break from work because work's not going too well. Probably have to work again later. Wife's out running through the woods. She was nice enough to basically get out of the apartment today so that I could work. And I've worked an hour here, play a game, work an hour. I've been kind of going back and forth. It's been fun. Anyways, I'm gonna try Guild Wars 2 again since I've been bored of all MMOs lately. I've actually spent probably about 5 hours last couple days looking at different games and MMOs, and there really is nothing out there. I mean, to be honest, there's nothing out there I see that looks too exciting. That's different, something that's different that isn't just the same thing we've always played before. And of course, when I get really bored with WoW, my go-to a lot of times is Guild Wars 2 because I like the look of the world. That's a really cool water effect in the background there. Because I like the art style of Guild Wars 2, and I like the look of the world. It's actually absolutely gorgeous. I've said it before, Guild Wars 2 has probably the best level design of any MMO. The only games that really I like, there really are no games that come close, I don't think, to Guild Wars 2 as far as level design. But there are other games out there that have really good art styles. I think even Amazon's New World has a really nice really good art style. Really impressed with Amazon's New World art. And of course, Justice Online. Of course, Swords of Legends Online. A lot of the Chinese MMOs look fantastic, but of course, we don't have access to all those. We will have access to Swords of Legends Online coming just within the next couple of months. I mean, I've already purchased it, so Swords of Legends will be playing probably within about 3 months. What's up, AJ? How's it going? So hopefully I'm looking forward to that. Maybe that'll be fun. We'll find out. So we got the Revenant, which I've never played a Revenant in more than a few minutes. We got the Engineer, which I've actually never played an Engineer. Mesmer, which I played for all of about 5 minutes. I think Guild Wars 2, my one knock, well, there's a lot of knocks I have on Guild Wars 2. But one of my knocks on Guild Wars 2 is the character classes are probably not as accessible as some other MMOs. Some of the character classes do require a little bit of, learning and skilling up in. And I think it's, but, maybe I shouldn't say that because a lot of these I haven't played that much, so, but I do feel that there's a pretty big difference between, say, like a warrior and, like a thief. And these are very drastically different skill-wise. Thief is always a class I played a thief a little bit, and I kind of liked it, but I don't know. And this is probably the next class I'll play. I'm gonna try a warrior today. I've actually never played a warrior. Hey, what's up, Mr. White? I've actually never played a warrior, so I'm gonna try a warrior today. But I think the next class I would play, because I always come back to Guild Wars 2. I play it, and then I go away for a few months, and I come back and play it for a week or a couple days, then I go away. Two of those MMOs you can always kind of come back to and play for a few days because it's just a good game. But the classes that that intrigue me the most, I think probably the warrior I'll play today, and then maybe next time I try Guild Wars 2 again, come back to it again, maybe I'll try the thief again. I did try the Elementalist, which I thought was actually really fun. I liked the Elementalist quite a lot. I didn't like the Revenant that much. Necromancer I have not tried. Engineer I have not tried. And Mesmer I haven't really tried. And the Ranger, I think the Ranger is pretty fun. Class. And the Guardian by far is my favorite class. I think the Guardian is just really cool. Really good all-around class. I love the defensive capabilities of the Guardian. I love the fact that you can, if you're really, really skilled, you can solo like really hard, mobs with the Guardian. You can probably do that with any class, but man, with the Guardian, it's actually quite fun. But we're gonna try the Warrior today, I think. Take a look. Eek. Good. I wish they had a better character creator in Guild Wars 2. Core Punk. Yeah, I mean, I've seen a few things on Core Punk. I think it was isometric though, wasn't it? I'm not a fan of isometric MMOs, like Lost Ark. I don't even, to me, they're not. I don't even hardly consider those MMOs. If it's not at least a third person, I have a hard time. I have a hard time really thinking of, of it as really. See, it's again, it's isometric.
So today, guys,
See if we got. You know, I can't. To me, this is not an MMO. Whenever I see this, I mean, you know, you have games like Albion on the Line, and I mean the graphics look really good, right? When I'm looking at the graphics here, they look nice. You know, actually, they look really good. They look way better than Albion Online. Um, is this? Wait a minute. Let's not go to this. Well, this is off IGN.
Available to them, and I'm not going to read the rest of this. They changed the position. No attacking. Just point to the ground and order it to me.
Not a fan of Gear TV, by the way.
Raids will be interesting and challenging since this is with shit
Just
drop
creeps
chance.
me out. Ever since he did that video where he stuck the you know, the S&M ball in his mouth and shit and put like a mask on or something, I was like, that's just, sorry, dude, but that's, you know, what you do in your private time, I don't think you want to put in front of the camera.
Sure thing, there will be different ways of how, although unfortunately everyone can have, will understand my point is that it would take you a long time to stop being a criminal.
Yeah, let's go, yeah, get rid of this guy. Let's go to, here's actual alpha gameplay.
As I used to.
And this is all we were watching. Hero was just showing this. It looks nice. You know, it kind of reminds me of League of Legends. Just the view. Hey, what's up, Cerulean? But I mean, it looks nice. But like I said, I have a really hard time playing isometric games as an MMO because to me, it should be to be immersive. This is not immersive to me. You know, to me, one of the most important things about an MMO is immersion. And to be immersed, I have to feel like I'm actually in the world. And when I'm looking at a top-down view like this, I don't feel like I'm in the world. I just feel like I'm playing a video game. You know, I mean, if you contrast that with, you know, something like this, right? This is way more immersive. Like instantly, this feels, in just a couple seconds, feels way more immersive, right? And so when I play an MMO, I want it to be more like this, not a top-down isometric view. So I really have a hard time even looking at isometric games as MMORPGs. I just think of them as RPGs, you know, and I certainly probably won't ever really play them. I did play Albion Online for like a couple hours, like about 4 hours, and I thought it was a good game. But again, it wasn't one I could really play for any length of time. I mean, I think, you know, what makes me really sad is that Dragon's Dogma Online, right? Is that Dragon's Dogma Online never made it to the West. You know, I mean, that would have been so amazing, right? Like, I don't understand how this game never made it. I don't understand how this game couldn't have even been that popular. I mean, Dragon's Dogma Online this is like, to me, one of the cooler MMOs that's been around ever. You know, and I never even got to play it. I played Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, right? For this solo game that you can play right now on Steam. But to play, you know, a game that's similar to Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen online, wow! I mean, that's just so exciting, you know. These guys just showing the different classes in Dragon's Dogma. Elemental Archer. Terrible. Okay, I don't want to hear that music. Anyways, that would have been a really cool game. Yeah. They can, right? Anything's possible in the world of video games. I really wish that Guild Wars 2, one of my biggest complaints about Guild Wars 2 is the character creation is so bad. I mean, there's so few options. I mean, there's no, you can't change the face hardly at all, right? Like, there's just a few details, you know. And this came out until, I guess, in 2012. Maybe there weren't a lot of details, but still. And then you get down to these faces, and I'm like, we all know what they're trying to do with these faces. Black Lives Matter. But I mean, it just doesn't look good to me. I mean, this looks horrible. None of these faces look that great. I always end up picking this one because, for me, this is the only face that looks halfway decent. I don't know what happened to this girl's eyes, but they're a little effed up. You know, so basically these two faces here are the best. I wish I could go with something different, but I just don't like any of the others. This one's not too bad, I guess. One's not any good. No, no. She looks like an old woman. I don't know what's going on with her. Her like eyebrows. Creepy. I always end up going with the same thing. The hairstyles weren't that good. Yeah, I think Dragon's Dogma Online would have been amazing. What I liked about Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen is you could jump on monsters and climb on them, and in fact that was kind of the goal. Like a lot of times when you fought big monsters, you had to maybe hit them in the chest, and to reach their chest, you had to jump on them and climb on top of them, and then kind of stab their chest from behind, or maybe you had to knock off their horn or knock off their armor off their shoulders or arms. You know what I mean? And you had to climb on top of the mobs to actually do that. And it was a great game, and it has the best. Like Dragon's Dogma has the best spell casting system of any MMO, right? Check this out. This is like his this is like a healing spell. Dark Affinity. Some of them are really cool sorcerer spells. Meteor Storm. Oh god. You literally cast a Meteor Storm and meteors come down. How amazing is that? No MMO can come close to that, man. You just can't. I mean, you don't have to say anything about it. It's just the best. There's no MMO that even can come close to that. Now, if you were thinking about that being in an MMO, like on a large scale, I mean, yeah, if there were 20, 30 people on the screen casting those spells, it might might lag quite a bit, but you can always set up particle densities and quality and do a lot of different things. But yeah, you could multicast. Yep, super cool. The worst hair in this game, and the hair's not really good in this game either. I always end up going with the same hairstyles because they just look the best, you know? They do. It'd be nice if you could tilt her head up so you could actually see her face. Her head's tilted down. Makes her look like at least this makes her look like she's awake, right? Mm-mm. Oh, you need a makeover kit? Yeah, they never added anything. Like the system that it's in place right now, I believe, is the system that's been in place, forever. You know, which kind of sucks, but. Yeah, there's just so few options. Like, I'd like to be able to move our eyes a little closer together because I think they're just a little bit too far apart. But I can't do it. I'd like to be able to change her nose more. I don't really like her nose, but I can't really do anything about it. I wanted to do that. Armor dies. Armor. How about they don't have like a black? There's a deep maple. Varnished steel. That's ugly. Salmon, that's ugly. All these starting colors are just so bad. How about we go... Let's go Royal Rose. No, looks like shit. A green and... Oh, that actually doesn't look bad. Very dark. Okay, and then if we go with that, they're going to give me this kind of gold theme. So let's... I forgot about that. So let's complement the gold. What's this, clay? Let's reverse it though. Let's go clay here. Ooh, it almost matches your hair, right? Talking. I like it. Kinda, sorta like it. the colors? Dijon and pottery. Dijon pottery. Pottery. I should have just went and looked at what they were using. That would have made sense, right? Dijon, pottery, salmon. Pottery, salmon. Let's change her legs. I wear, let's see, I wear no helmet at all at the battlefield. Trouble may follow me, but I use my ferocity. Helmet, I was raised in the streets. I was a peasant. Back. I almost like that better. I like that. Go with the. Actually, we're gonna need your skin to be fairly light color because of. We need to offset her hair a little bit. That'll. Crazy. That's the color. That's. I don't like that either. Much better. One of my biggest regrets was I never had an opportunity to perform in the circus. Everyone said I was blessed when I was young, but Christ, now we gotta come up with a name. You know me, it could take me an hour just to come up with a name. No, someone's already. Zara. Oh, already used. No. Caffeina. That's not bad. Caffeina. That's not bad. Caffeina. I bet nobody has that one. I don't know if I can go with that though. It is funny though. Caffeina. See, what are synonyms? All right, countrywoman, swain, villain, serf, hulak, rustic. Hillbilly, hillbilly, yokel. I'm looking up synonyms for peasant. Hillbilly, rube, hayseed. There you go. Hey girl. Hey girl. Hey. Clown, churl, bumpkin, lout. Yeah, none of those are gonna work. Gaffina. Peasant girl. Can you use underscores? I think you can in Guild Wars, right? Or hyphens or something? No? I guess not. Oh, name already in use. Periods? Well, it looks like it allows spaces, Cyrillan. You can use the space bar, yeah. You can have 2 words. Okay, yeah, I just tried the peasant girl. Oh, I've already used that name, haven't I? I already used that name. What? What? Peasant caffeine. You're stuck on that caffeine. You keep trying. I'm sure that's used, yeah. Oh, Sword of Hope is already in use. You gotta be tough. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, no way. Sword of Light. Sword of Light is already in use. Oh, Broken Sword is already in use. Can you really use 2? It says it's already in use, man. The problem in naming. Is that what it is? Is it across all servers? Oh, so it's not just like on your specific realm? Yeah. Oh, they reserved all the Guild Wars 1 character names? Wow. That's crazy. Here, hold on a second. What we're gonna do. So we have, what's this character? Evershine. Well, here's Shyborn. I don't know how Shyborn. And there's Shyborn. See, there's Shyborn. Oh, I renamed this character. I renamed this character. I think, because her name was not Shyborn. I must have renamed her. Or maybe I got a free rename. Yes, Morpheus. Yes, names are hard to find. We can get rid of this one, right? Okay, so I gotta do this again, but it won't take long. Okay, because most of these things I pretty much know, right? Okay, what do we do with the hair? Oh yeah, it was this one. Hair color, I think I actually went with this one. And the face, this one. Details. Okay, eye color. Eye size height. Lifted her eyes up a little bit. We angled them a little bit. Eyebrow angle. We lifted that up a little bit. Eye size, width. Fine. And brow thickness all the way. Eyebrow placement. I think we just... This makes her look kind of pissed off when you bring him down. Well, that's brow thickness. Eye size. This one. And bring it down, it makes it look a little bit more serious. Alright, and cheeks. Bring them in a little bit. And mid-sized cheeks, lower jaw. Oh yeah, it was nose, height. Okay, good enough. And the armor dies, we have to go forward to pick this one, right? And then back. Oh, it didn't work. No, it did. It's still there. Let's see. It's Dijon. Oh, Dijon. Pottery. Okay. It's either this hair color or the campfire. I don't know which one's better. This one or this one. That one or this one. I might like the, I don't know, make a Norn color Shinorn. Hey, what's up, Jocelyn? Sword of Faith. Hey, now Jocelyn's got it. There it is. I missed that. Yeah. Guild Wars 2 is very fun. It's just, there's certain, I don't like this hair color. It doesn't match my outfit. We got to match, right? Let's go back to the, this, ooh, look at this. It's crazy bright. That's crazy hair. Looks kind of cool though. I'm not gonna lie. That orange looks pretty good. I like it. I like it. All right. Okay. Trouble may follow me, but I use my ferocity. No, I use my charm because now I'm so sexy. And I was raised, of course, on the streets. And one of my biggest regrets is that, you know, I never had the opportunity to perform in the circus, of course. And since we changed that, let's change it to, I don't know, what do we think? Grenth? Lisa? Who blessed us when we were younger? Excuse me. How about Dwayna? Oh, the Sword of Faith is already in use. People keep stealing my names, man. How about Orange Crush? Because she's got orange hair and she just crushes people. She's a warrior. Poor girl, Caffeina. I know. You want to get that Caffeina in there. How about too much Caffeina? Too much Caffeina. Anybody give me votes on the Orange Crush name? And it is like so hot in this office. I think our air conditioning unit's not working very well. I contacted the apartment complex owners and said, I think you need to recharge the coolant. I always have a hard time picking a name because I have to like it for the whole time I play the character. I have to like the name, or I just won't like the character. Hold on a second. I gotta open the doors in this office. It's too hot. I better pick something quick because it's going to disconnect me. Shy Copper Sword? Nah. You like Orange Crush? Orange Crush. It's kind of a silly name, though. It's a very silly name. I bet you it's taken. What do you want to bet it's taken? I'm not going to do it because I don't want to use it, but I bet you it's taken. Orange Caffeina. There it is! He keeps going with the Caffeina. Sexy sword. Contains words or letter combinations that are not pronounced. So you can't use the word sexy, right? How about Peasant Steel? I kind of like Peasant Steel. She is a peasant girl. Alright, since we're going with a theme for this character, she is a peasant from the streets. I've called her Peasant Steel. Not to be confused with Pleasant. Oh, I can't hear it.
Now, we struggle to hold our ground. We've been defeated, driven back, and broken. But we will not surrender. So many nations have fallen. Only Kryta still stands.
Only Kryta still stands.
Our faith is strong, despite the silence of the 6 gods.
That's her nickname. Caffeina.
With courage, we'll make our stand in divinity's reach. The city is my home. I grew up on the streets.
I grew up on the
Although
streets.
I have friends, my life has always been hard. I faced the worst this city could throw at me, and I sent it home bleeding. I'm done living hand to mouth.
Damn.
There's a war on our doorstep, and I refuse to be buried by it. Today, I stepped outside divinity's
that's a
reach,
cool
hoping to find better luck
image.
outside the city. Problem is, when I arrived in Shaymor, the village was under attack
Such a
by
great name for a
centaurs.
village.
Innocent villagers are in danger. Someone has to help. I can take care of myself, but that's not enough anymore. Someone has to help those who can't. This is my story.
This is the story of Peasant Steel. It's a stupid name. Stupid name. I love Shaymor, though. That's a great name for a village. The things I love about Guild Wars 2 is a really, really beautiful world. You know, beautiful, look at this art style. It's stunning. It's so nice, you know? Hefina! Alright. Peasant Steel. Sorry, I couldn't play with that name. I just couldn't do it. Oh, I also wanted to turn the sound back up, guys. How can I turn the sound back up? Is there an option? Let's see. I hate it when games don't give you the option to actually change the sound before you're actually in the game. I always find that really annoying. You quit a few years ago after Path of Fire? Like, I always find it really annoying if you can't change the sound, like, before you enter the cinematic. Because they have this cinematic entrance that explains kind of your backstory. But you can't, like, I have to log in with a different character just to turn the sound up. So then I can log out and create a character so I can actually hear the audio of the backstory. Which is what we're going to do. We're going to go in, sound, and we're going to go dialogue volume, which is up high, but see the master volume's way up.
Full story yet, but based on preliminary assessments,
Okay.
we have to prepare for the worst.
We're just going to turn the volume up real loud so that when we create our new character, we'll be able to hear the backstory. Yeah, the balance was weird. Well, the PvP, like, at the beginning, I think one of the things that really was a bad idea for Guild Wars was to make the PvP gear only cosmetic. To me, that was a horrible decision. I mean, people want the PvP rewards to be, you know, good. You know, to be, you know, helpful. So that was a bad decision on their part. And the combat, the way the system is, the combat's pretty good. I mean, the combat's really fun, but it's kind of, there's not a lot of impact to it, and it's hard to see where abilities are coming from. And in PvP encounters, there's a lot of particle effects and a lot of flashy stuff, so it's not always easy to see what's happening. Like in World of Warcraft, when someone casts a spell or performs a certain ability, it's very easy to see what they're doing. And in Guild Wars 2, it's not always so easy. I think the reluctance to have healer and aggro definitely hurt group play. I think Saran, I think it was a huge negative impact on the game. I think all MMOs need to have the Holy Trinity. I really do. I think you have to have a tank, you have to have a healer, and you have to have a DPS. I just think it just works, you know what I mean? It really works. So... Caffeine, I've warned you. He wants to get caffeine in there. We're gonna go with Shay after the town of Shaymorn. And we're gonna go with Broken Blade because she's a peasant, so she grew up with, her swords that she used were often rusted, broken old pieces of junk. So Shay, Broken Blade, how about that? It's gonna happen, here we go. Now we should be able to actually hear something.
The human race once ruled Tyria.
Yes, we ruled Tyria.
Now, we struggle to hold our ground. We've been defeated, driven back, and broken. But we will not surrender.
Never.
So many nations have fallen. Only Kryta still stands. Our faith is strong, despite the silence of the six gods.
Damn you gods!
With courage, we'll make our stand in Divinity's reach.
Divinity's reach!
The city is my home. I grew up on the streets. Although I have friends, my life has always been hard. I've faced the worst this city could throw at me, and I sent it home bleeding. I'm done living hand to mouth. There's a war on our doorstep, and I refuse to be buried by it. Today, I stepped outside Divinity's reach, hoping to find better luck outside the city. When I arrived in Shaymor, the village was under attack by centaurs. Innocent villagers are in danger. Someone has to help. I can take care of myself, but that's not enough anymore. Someone has to help those who can't. This is my story.
Alright, I think Guild Wars 2 intro has to be one of the best all-time MMO intros. It's like the only one that when you watch it, it gets you like completely immersed. You're like, yeah, he's like, I'm gonna help out, you know, I'm gonna make a difference, you know.
We're under attack!
Oh.
Everybody get to the inn. We can protect you at the inn.
Get to the inn. Look at how beautiful the world is, though. I'm always amazed when I get into Guild Wars 2 at just how much the world is just awesome. It just looks awesome. I mean, these buildings are so cool looking. It's just so fantasy, you know?
Are all six gods? What is that thing? It's huge!
That, soldier, is a threat. We're going to take it down. Forward!
But that's what I'm talking about. The combat doesn't... It's kind of wishy-washy. It's just not as clear. And I think it might be the art style that lends itself to that fact. Let's see if I can... Let me check something out here on my phone real quick. I gotta get rid of that caffeine image on the streams. I don't like it. I can't do it right now, though. I'm gonna remove it. Later. I also wish you could zoom in, like see where I'm at with the camera. I wish I could zoom in closer without my character model disappearing, you know? You're either this close where you can see your character, or this where you can't see your character at all. So I've always wished I could zoom in a little bit more. Like, a little bit more control over the zoom of the camera would have been really nice.
Sergeant, there are more centaurs on the other side of town. Captain Thackeray's calling for reinforcements at the garrison.
If he's calling for help, it must be serious. But I can't spare anyone.
I'll go. Captain Thackeray's never failed Divinity's reach. If I can help him, I will.
Balthazar, bless you. That's the spirit that'll win this war. Good luck.
I am Shay from Shaymore. Alright, head towards the garrison, huh? The other thing that Guild Wars 2 has, which I absolutely love, is check this out. I'm using Action Cam. So when I'm moving my mouse left and right, it's turning the screen. I don't have to do like World of Warcraft, World of Warcraft, where I have to right-click on the screen to turn. Now I can do it that way, but I've keybound it. So if I do Control middle mouse click, now here's my cursor. Now I can right-click and turn the screen by right-clicking, but I don't have to. I can just do Control middle mouse click again, go into Action Cam, and now I'm doing a much more action-based, you know, camera. Yeah, the game looks amazing. I'm always amazed at Guild Wars 2. And this game came out in 2012. I mean, come on, this looks amazing. And look at the minimap. Look at how cool the minimap is. The minimap's super cool. You know, check this out. I mean, come on. It's awesome. I guess that's about as big as we can go. And then, of course, the game map is my favorite game map of any game map. Look at this.
What is this thing?
It's awesome.
It's huge!
It's so cool. You know? And when I hit M, it just kind of cool does this animation back to the... it's so cool. I love Guild Wars 2. There's just a few things that make it not... that make it fall off just a little, you know what I mean? Let's kill a few guys just real quick. Kill one. One of the things that hurt it is the combat. Not that there's anything really wrong with the combat. It's pretty good, but it could feel a little more impactful, and the animations could be a little crisper. So, look, what I would have done is when I swing, I would have made the slash that going through the air a lot more visible. Since the graphics are kind of a very unique, stylized art, I think a very almost anime-style slash through the air would have made it very clear where the weapon is going. You could have and then of course adjusted the audio to make it more impactful. Let's do it, boys! We got this!
The gates are open. Get in there, help that
Gates are open. The person's like, easy.
Maintain the pressure. We've got them off balance.
Let's go! Now remember, this is the first time I've ever played a warrior, so this is my first time with a warrior, ever.
Enough of this! Take down their leader! You myself. Pitiful humans! You think you can defeat me?
Yeah. If I can catch up to you. The other good thing is to note is look at all the players. Look at all the other people playing the game. There's 4 real-world players in front of me. You know, is a warrior good? So there were 4 other players in the game. So you can tell that
soldier is a threat.
So you can tell that Guild Wars 2 is still a pretty populated game. See, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 players besides me in front of me.
Take out those giant heads, and the whole thing will watch for debris. Keep your heads down. Rally to me if you need to recover.
I need to recover. Where's your favorite class? Reptilian, you played
Fight
Guild
for
Wars a lot more
everything
than
you
I have.
hold dear.
No! Fight! I didn't do much fighting, did I?
It's not dead yet. Brace yourselves. Think it's gonna explode.
It's a freaking steampunk Earth Elemental. That was like a steampunk Earth Elemental. I think the music's a little loud, though. I might have to turn the music down. Ellie, was your
Where
favorite?
am I? What happened? You were injured when the elemental exploded. Captain Thackeray brought you here personally. You've been unconscious for 3 days. You had lots of visitors. Villagers you rescued, some seraph, and a nervous, shady-looking character who came by every day, but wouldn't give his name.
Shady, huh?
That'd be my friend Quinn. You might want to check your supply cabinets. I'll find out what he wanted once I'm fully recovered.
Damn that Quinn.
What should I do now?
Fresh air and exercise are the best medicine. The goddess Duena helped you. Perhaps you could help others?
Thanks, I will. And thanks for taking such good care of me.
Okay. I didn't do much of anything, but hey, alright. Level 2!
The fields beyond Shaymore are Kryta's breadbasket. Since the Centaur attack, citizens are trying to rebuild their lives.
Have you seen my dog?
Have you seen my dog?
Know you, Sen? I'm very proud of you here in Shaymore.
Wow. Well, I've got about 30 minutes on mine, or 20 minutes on mine. Oh shit, who's Logan in love with? That's right! Logan is the captain of what group? Sarah? That's right! Oh, I'm 2 for 2! Who was Logan's best friend in Destiny's Edge? You know, I don't think you even know who Logan Becker is. Wrong answer! Who was Logan's best friend? What? What was the name of Zolja's golem? Nope. I don't know all these crazy questions, man. I don't know the answers. Well, I've got the graphics turned up pretty high. Probably about as high as they can go. I've got some sort of a sword. Bag of coins. I've got level 80 boost, which I'm not going to use, obviously. There will be no boosting here.
What's with all the bandages?
Those guards need to drink less and do their job.
Uh-oh. We got trouble. We got trouble! Whoa. This person's name is Merity Woodstring. You're not getting away so easily.
Shiny.
Oh, shiny.
Doesn't it?
Look at me make these plants grow. Nice. Level 3 rewards.
My task here is done.
Welcome.
Huh, you're kidding me, right?
I'm not kidding you, buddy. Down you go.
You got me.
I'm going to...
Can we get that stupid white dot off the screen? You see that, Reptilian? In the middle of the screen? I don't like that. Can we turn that off? That would be nice. Yeah, it would be nice to get rid of that little white dot. But I guess you can't get rid of it. Hold on a second, I want to see, is that... Oh, that's the in-game music, huh? Oh, cool.
You're kidding, right?
Whoa! You kind of use that ability from a little further away.
Time to do some real damage.
You're kidding, right?
I think these guys are twinks, man. Hey, Reptile, I think these guys are twinks. It's taking me a lot longer to kill these mobs compared to these other people. Is twinking in Guild Wars 2 a real thing? I wonder. I missed. Titanic missed. Alright, I gotta see what this ability does, right? So, this one here says, Final Thrust. Strike your foe with a final power thrust that does extra damage and inflicts bleeding against foes below the health threshold. It says damage against low health. Okay, so against someone who's low, like a finishing move. Alright, let's try this. Alright, here we go. Final blow. Oh, yeah, that was kind of like a final blow, I must admit. That was kind of cool. Like my eviscerate, my execute. Just out of range. Final blow! Oh! Yes, Morpheus. Yes, you are dead. Suspicious bush. Ah. Wow! He just kind of jumps out of the bushes like, ha ha!
You got me.
Why is that sparkling? Okay. Alright.
Ha! You're kidding, right?
He's got it. Wait a minute. I have a mount too, don't I? Oh, I forgot mounts are account wide. Oh, yeah. Woohoo! I forgot mounts are account wide.
You're kidding, right?
I know. He ran away from me. But you can see when you watch Guild Wars 2 combat, it's kind of nice looking and all, but it's kind of hard to see what's going on. Like when you just look at it, it's a little tough to see what's going on. Anyways, I gotta try to get it cooler in this office, and it's just literally like way too hot. Our air conditioning is not working. It's like 79 degrees in here. I'll be right back. Alright, we're gonna turn up my floor fan here. Yeah. Okay. Turn on the oscillation. That'll freak the cat out when it hits him. World. Hey, let's do world versus world. What's this? Ranks and abilities. What are these things? World versus world ranks? Obviously, I haven't done any of that.
Practice fighting the smaller critters. It's dangerous ahead.
I like new places.
I like it. Whoa! Hello, I hit the wrong key. Every time she does it, I'm like, whoa! Ooh, it's up. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Hope I pull through.
Yeah, these guys are tough. Oh, I tried to dodge forward past him and it didn't. It just stopped. Oh, the hardcore run is over, guys. And the music, you know, like, so solemn. You have died. Such a great game. I mean, really, every time I play it, I'm always amazed how good Guild Wars 2 is. I mean, this is the only, I think the only thing that, the two things that really set it back was the combat's a little hard to see what's going on. And the PvP should have gave out rewards that were usable, like usable in dungeons. Oh, and also the PvE dungeons themselves are total crap. I mean, they're just, they need to have limits on who can go into them. You shouldn't let like high levels just run through low level dungeons. Not when in groups. If they want to do it by themselves, that's fine, but not to carry other people through. So, and I've talked about that before. I'm really opposed to that. So. But you can see there's lots of players in the game. There's a person there. There's one there. There's one over there. That's 3 people. So I'm seeing a lot of people in the game. And there was a video I saw recently saying that there was some pretty new, you know, Guild Wars 2 stuff coming, you know. Like, new, like, patches and content and all kinds of stuff coming for Guild Wars 2. What the hell is he shooting at? Look at that pet. Yeah, there's a new expansion coming. And new Living World Season 2, I think, right? So now's a good time to jump into Guild Wars 2, right? And I've never, like, experienced any of the high-end content. I've only got one character to level 80.
I like new places.
That's obviously like a thief there, I think. No, Cyrus. No. Go on. Cat's trying to jump my lap. He's so...
You'll be feeling that one for
He's
days.
so cute. He like gets up on the arm of my chair and he takes his paws and he just touches my arm. I actually thought it was my wife. I was like, oh, my wife's home. Because he stood up next to the computer chair and just put his paws on my shoulder and kind of clawed my shoulder like as if to say, you know, pull me up here.
What have you done?
I've killed you. That's what I've done.
Help me over here!
I missed. Apparently there's a bleed effect to that charge. Is that true? The charge that definitely has a disable. It has a cripple. I don't know where the bleed's coming from. So my Sever Artery main attack does have a bleed on it. Also has an AoE or an AoE range of some kind. It seems to have multiple people at once.
What happened to you?
trail of spiders behind me.
An apple is right before it falls. It's hard. It's tough to prosper nowadays. Most people don't realize trees are male and female. If you don't have both, no fruit.
Yeah, I don't think about that too much.
Welcome.
I can use a rifle? What? Ooh, look at this. I could use a bow too. Woohoo! I like bows. Fire arrow. Ooh. When can I weapon swap? Can I weapon swap already? I don't think I can. Yeah, I didn't know the war had. They have a lot of options. Obviously, can you weapon swap equipment? Level 10. Well, you know me, I love bows, so. What's this one do? Oh, it's like. Yeah, it's a lot of condition damage, lots of burn. And I got another weapon too. What was it?
Most people don't realize trees are male and female. You don't have both.
I got a gun too. Let's see what this gun does.
I don't think about that too much.
Whoa, that's like freaking crazy. What was A do again? Oh man, that's a pretty cool shotgun I got. I should just open up with that ability.
Check for punctures. Spiders like to inject eggs into the cores.
Yeah, wouldn't want to taste that.
All right, so we've got a. It does feel off. It's still kind of a fun effect with the repeated, but it does feel off. I totally agree. I would much rather have the bow here. And also, another thing, like I said, if you're using like the World of Warcraft movement like this, it doesn't feel as smooth as when I turn on the action camera. You know, it feels much easier to move around when I've got the action camera on. Look at that, I just destroyed him with that. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Gold. The gold. Right, here we go. We're coming in hot. Oh no.
You got me.
Is there any way I can offset the camera? Is there any way I can offset the camera so that my character is offset? Because she's kind of in the way of my aiming. Like, if you notice, when I'm shooting, my character's body and head are kind of obscuring, to some degree, what I'm aiming at. And I don't really like that. Okay. I don't know if there's any options for that. Probably not, right? Is there any kind of... no? Not seeing anything. I'm actually going to Google that because that's actually really annoying. Guild Wars 2 to change camera. I don't know if you can do it. Well, I'm using action camera, but is there any way I can move it? This is from beginning of last year. Come on, don't diss me here. Camera horizontal. Oh, so you can't look at this. This is under the in here. Oh, now does this stay in effect though when you're in combat is the question. Right, so if we go here. No way. How cool is that? And guess what? Guess what, Reptilian? That did turn off the... That also got rid of the dot. How awesome is that? I never knew that even existed in Guild Wars. Now you just have to get used to the angle, right? Well, that is super cool. I had no idea that was in the game. Oh, you came up right into my flame arrow. Wow, that is so cool.
Not enough energy.
Ooh, what's shift Q? Combustive shot, ignite target area, burning nearby foes. So how does that work? Maybe if I shoot A first. Let's try it out. No. Yeah, that is super cool though, to be able to actually move. In fact, that's the only MMO I've ever seen where you could literally slide the camera behind you. You could actually move the camera behind you, like left and right. That's like amazing. And we can do it up and down too, right? So we definitely have to play around with it, but I think there was up and down. There's zoom sensitivity. And this is what I was talking about, dude. Remember I was saying how I didn't like how you couldn't zoom in without losing your character. See that? So it's possible maybe with this we can do it, right? Because I wanted to zoom in a little bit. Let's move this up all the way. Field of view all the way. Collision sensitivity. This will adjust the camera's ability to ignore collisions. That's kind of weird. Vertical position near, horizontal, and rotation speed. Turn that up a little bit. Yeah, that feels a little bit better. I still don't... I mean, I guess this is pretty good. I mean, you're pretty close. Oh, and now we've got the aiming cursor. Now we've got the aiming cursor again. How did that happen? Notice the aiming cursor came back. Which is good, because it would have been, not impossible, but it would have been a little bit more difficult to not have the cursor when I offset the camera. That was weird. When I was holding right click, it wouldn't let me drop. So like the D ability drops a arcing arrow that explodes on the ground, but it's a reticule. So I got to put the reticule. But if I'm right clicking, because I'm not in action camera mode, it didn't look like it would let me release it. So if I'm right clicking to turn the camera, and I hit D, oh it did. Oh, it did let me do it. Maybe if I'm right clicking and moving back, I'll have to wait. I don't know. It didn't seem like it was letting me do it. But you want to turn on the action cam, and you don't have to worry about right clicking. That's obviously much more advantageous. I mean, whenever I play Guild Wars 2 like this, I bet when I play this, I'm having so much fun playing this character. Like, way more fun than I've had playing WoW in years. And I'm like, why do I even play World of Warcraft? But there's always something in Guild Wars 2 that over time I just, it doesn't have... You know what it is? It's the dungeons. There's really no PvE dungeons in Guild Wars 2 that I've done that come anywhere close to doing something like, like LBRS or UBRS or anything like that. That's the big difference for me.
Adrenaline rising.
Hey, what's up, Duffy? No, I mean, it's awesome. I mean, Guild Wars 2, the variety, the art style, the humor, there's just so much going on. I've always loved the open world events. You don't have to like go and actually talk to somebody to get some of these events. They just become enabled when you get close to a certain area, and it's like, oh hey, and you can help out here and you'll get experience if you do so. But I didn't have to actually talk to somebody, which is nice, Oh, did I get it? I thought I missed.
Nice one.
I mean, just that kind of stuff, just like, ah! And I know you're supposed to be able to combo stuff, right? If somebody throws fire on the ground, or like a flaming wall of fire, I can shoot arrows through it, and then they become fire arrows and do additional damage. I mean, and look at the graphics! Look at the beautiful night sky, look at this beautiful windmill. I mean, seriously. Holy hell. It doesn't get much better than this in an MMO, in my opinion. This is beautiful.
Oh, it's on now.
tougher without the cursor, without the aiming cursor. I always do the server searches when it asks me that. Why not?
This is all I need. We'll never finish with all these interruptions.
And of course, Guild Wars 2 has by far the best underwater combat. Oh, that's his funner pet. Look at all the birds.
Gaining adrenaline. Endurance running low.
I kind of like the music in Guild Wars 2 a lot, so I think I'm gonna turn it on. Like, can I turn it on like all the time? Music? Where is it? Sound options. I don't. It doesn't look like you can just repeat the music. Music interval. Here we go. Let's make it shorter. Because it's pretty good. I just can't get over how good Guild Wars 2 looks. Look how beautiful this grass looks. I mean, look at this.
Hey! One of those so-called farmers up that hill just hit me in the face!
I like it here.
Wrong choice!
Huh, you're kidding me, right?
Look at her bow, man. It's all on fire. Oh, I did it too early. Damn it.
You got me.
I got a blue item.
Adrenaline rising.
I need some backup!
Huh.
I got another ability. A smoldering arrow. Shoot an arrow that explodes on impact, blinding foes.
Adrenaline rising.
You got me. Now, I'll never.
Oh, look at that. I just set the ground on fire. I set the ground on fire. Yes, Morpheus. Yes. Fire.
The fun's over here!
I don't know how I did it though.
We can repair it.
It looks like
as
I
long
build
as we've
up.
got someone watching our back.
I build up adrenaline while in combat, and then when it gets to the top, I can set the ground on fire.
Wrong choice!
Well, that guy, that's a tough cut for us. I've shot him about 10 times. He just did not want to die. What is that? I don't know.
You must like pain.
adrenaline.
Alright. I can use a mighty warhorn too? Beginner's Experience Collection. Okay. Now I don't have a sword though, do I? I don't have a one-hand weapon. This is... Oh wait, short sword. There we go.
You're kidding, right?
Whoa. Oh, is it a one-hand axe? I thought it was a two-hand axe. Does either hand. Oh, nice. Check that bad boy out. Let's see. Spin around and attack all nearby. Throw an axe that cripples foes. And bash your foe with a shield and stun them. Okay. Oh, shit.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Definitely looks like it has some possibilities. What level am I? Level 7. Actually, I think I'm level 6.
Someone get over here and help me! If only I could...
You're kidding, right?
I just wish it was easier to see what was going on, like what's going on with your attacks. It's a little hard to see. There's a lot of stuff flying around through the air. Like when you're going like this, it's not as really... Like if I was trying to see exactly what the enemy was doing against me, it would be a little tricky. Because there's just... Imagine there being like 4 people on the screen and I'm moving around and, you know, pretty soon the screen's just going to look like a big blur of abilities. But if you kind of stand still and don't...
Adrenaline rising.
You know, move the machine around a lot. Adrenaline rising. Alright.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah, it does seem to hit really hard. Look how hot it is in here. It's now 80 degrees in the office. That means our air conditioning unit's like... So I live in this apartment complex, and I'll tell you what, their AC units are so crappy. Like the last time it stopped working like this, where it just like started getting hot, they had to come and like recharge the coolant, right, or refill the coolant. That was just 3 months ago. So you're telling me you got to refill the coolant every 3 months? But it's Florida. It gets hot here, man. But yeah, it's 80 degrees in here. Let me check and see what the temperature on the thermostat in the hallway is. I'll be right back. Yeah, 80 degrees, dude. Yep, this is what happens. The AC, what happens is the AC works fine when they recharge the coolant. And I'll turn the AC to like 74, and it usually has no problem keeping it at 74 in the apartment. The office is always hot because with all the monitors I have and computer equipment, it just always gets hot in here. If I leave the doors open, it'll be around 77 maybe in here. But
Have you seen my dog?
yeah, well, it's an apartment complex, so each unit has its own AC. But the AC unit we have, this complex is about 10 years old. And the AC unit we have looks like it's been here since they opened the complex. So it looks like it's about 10 years old. So you know, it looks like it needs to be replaced. And so it was 3 months ago that I put in a ticket saying the AC wasn't working, and they fixed it, and it was working. It's been working fine since. But now it's obviously going out. The thing is, when it goes out quick. Like it was working fine yesterday, and today, just now it's not working at all. I just checked the hallway, and it says the hallway is 77 or 76 degrees in the hallway, and I've got it set at 74. So basically, the AC is just running non-stop, and it can't get down to a cool temperature. So my electric bill was $120, $130 this past month, and the month before it was 95. So it's gone up like $40 in a month, and that's just from the AC running non-stop, And I told them they need to replace the unit, but they haven't done it yet. I'm going to tell them to recharge it, but the thing is, we lived in another apartment in the same unit, in this same building complex. And the same thing happened there, where the AC, they had to recharge it like 3 times in the span of a year. And I said, look, you guys just need to replace this unit. And they did. They replaced the unit. And then the guy who replaced it was some Mexican guy. Not that there's anything wrong with Mexican guys, but he did a shitty job. And the coolant was leaking in the apartment. Like there was a leak. And you could smell it. It was this hideous chemical smell, which is not something you want to smell. So they had to come and fix that. And so I'm hesitant to tell them to replace it now because they'll probably bring in the same guy and he'll probably fuck it up again. But at any rate, man, it's literally 80 degrees in the office, and the hallway, which is like 10 feet away, says it's about 76 degrees out in the hallway, which is not good. Like a lot of times it'll get to like 79 in here if I have the doors shut. And because I've got 3 big ass monitors, I got my computer, I've got my laptop, I've got 3 monitors, a laptop, and a computer, and just me. And for whatever reason, that's enough to generate a lot of heat in this room. And it's really the computer. If I turn my computer off, the temperature in here drops almost immediately. So my computer puts out a lot of heat. Anyways, so yeah, but it's like I opened the ticket about 2 or 3 hours ago saying, hey, you guys need to replace the coolant. But I'm gonna have to do it again. I might even open up a second ticket and say, look, yeah. The reason I keep the door shut in the office is because I have 3 cats, and when I'm streaming, if I have the doors open, the cats are constantly jumping in my lap and trying to get in my lap, and it's just really hard. It's just really annoying when I'm trying to stream. So I usually just shut the doors.
There's still weapons hidden down in that armor. We could sure use them.
What armor? What's he talking about? Oh, my wife's calling. Hold on a second. Baby. Yeah.
These are dangerous times.
All right, I'm back. That's my wife. She's on her way home. She was out doing some hiking and exploring. Yeah, it is freaking hot here in this office. Like, I left the office and I was in the living room, and it's, you know, it's cooler out there. Not a lot cooler, but it's 76 degrees. So it's 4 degrees cooler. And I came back in the office and it was like walking in, you know, into a heat wave. It's like, man. So, but, you know, these guys usually are pretty quick to respond to air conditioning issues because it's Florida, and that's considered a pretty big deal when your AC doesn't work because you're basically just dying. Anyways, this guy says he has a quest, so let's try doing this. I'm not familiar with this quest. I told him this would happen. It's like I told him this would happen. Centaurs burned down the armory, buried the weapons in the rubble. I intend to salvage it.
Move out.
Yeah, I don't really remember this quest.
Cost me my best friend.
Or is this just the one on the bridge?
Legs.
No? Like a... There's another player. Is it just the bridge one? Nah.
May Balthazar strengthen you.
Okay. Okay, here he goes. Yeah, I don't really remember this quest. It's on the mini-map.
Seems obvious now, but they really should have stopped the Centaurs from burning this place down.
Feel the fury.
May Balthazar strengthen you.
Great. Have to cut our way through Centaurs to get at our own supplies. There's still weapons hidden down in that armory. We could sure use them.
This is the guy that was leading us, and I think he bit the dust, so... Resurrect him. I'm looking... Okay, I'm supposed to follow the guy with the gold shield, but where is he going? He's just running around kind of in circles. Those guys are, I think they're bugged, man. Why do they keep just running past us? There we go. Whoa, I don't know what happened there.
Alert!
Oh, there's boulders coming at us from somewhere. There, it's these catapults. I was like, what's the hell's going on? Ah! Come on! Yeah, that spinning attack does do a lot of damage.
You will be broken!
I don't think so.
Time to do some real damage. Adrenaline rising.
I don't really like that shift Q attack. I don't think it's very good. It's like you just like leap at your foe. I may change that key binding though. I don't really like that key binding for like a leap. It doesn't feel very comfortable. Alright, so anyways, we finished that. I already did this challenge, didn't I? Well, maybe I didn't. I don't really like the axe as much. I like the sword because the sword has the leap and the sword has the kind of the killing blow. The axe does have a really nice... The axe is much better for AoE. No doubt about it. Yeah, the keybind, like, for me, I have Shift Q, which, you know, normally I don't have, like, a throw ability up here. It's normally, these are just... Like, on my Paladin, they're just usually, like, stuff like knock down foe or add burning fire to my attack, or, you know, Shift Q is a little bit more of an annoying keybind to use when you're trying to aim a throw, you know, because I might be moving the camera and stuff, and to do Shift Q while I'm moving is a little bit awkward. So if I was going to use this setup a lot, I would definitely probably look at changing that keybind maybe. But I like the sword because is this a one hand? This is two hand. I like the sword because I have the leap. Now the sword's Shift Q is a little different. It's blurry. I think Shift Space would be better, but I have Shift Space keybind down here. I don't know what the rest of my keybinds are. So Shift Q is this one, Profession Skill 1, I guess. And this skill here, I can't see it. But so if I change this, it'd be something else. I don't know, like maybe... For throwing ability, I wouldn't want it to be a shift modifier. I'd want it to just be like a key. I don't know if I'm using the R key for anything. Do you see R? I mean, R wouldn't be a bad one. No, see, there's R's utility skill. And then E, I'm sure, is being used. It's my strafe. And yeah, all the keys I normally use for throwing or for those types of things are kind of being used. Do you see mouse button 5? Yeah, mouse button 5. So we'll just leave it alone for now. It's not something you're going to use a ton. Usually only in longer fights.
You will be broken.
But I like the sword because it's got the leap forward. This one right here, which is nice. And then the sword Shift Q does a flurry of attacks, which is pretty cool. So I'll show you what that. It's actually really neat, and it's a standstill, so it's not like I'm throwing something or anything. Let's see if I can. I don't know if I'll be able to build it up fast enough. Level 8. Okay, we got some underwater items there. But you can see that final blow is pretty cool. What is this? What is that character? She's like doing weird stuff with her sword, like levitating her sword. Did you see that? I'm not really sure what's going on there. Okay, let's go grab this spot over here. One thing I haven't done, Reptilian, really, I haven't done like hardly any crafting in this game, you know? See, here's the shift here, which is a pretty cool ability, especially when you have multiple targets. It's a mesmer with a great sword. I wondered what that was. I knew it was some sort of magic class. Yeah, it looks pretty unusual. It's like floating a sword in front of her.
Adrenaline rising.
It's a veteran. Damn it, missed. Yeah, I like the sword and shield. It gives me. I've got block. I've got a stun maneuver, shield charge. I've got a leaping attack. So I like mobility. Hey Reptilian, I tend to like mobility over damage when I play games. So this particular setup, the sword and board, I think is more mobile than the sword and axe. You know, you got that. Check this out. You know, stun, lock. Finishing blow. Pretty cool. Oops, I knew that wasn't gonna make. I knew that jump wasn't gonna quite make it.
Time to do some real damage.
Oh.
You bewitched me, you evil magpie! You're not a dragon!
You like the, yeah. I like the sword's mobility. Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Time to do some real damage.
Oh, they bounced off the wall. Did you see that? Yeah, but I haven't done any much crafting reps, and I don't really even know how to craft in this game that much. I've done a little, I think, but nothing crazy.
This'll be fun.
The Warren gives swiftness. Okay. On my... I missed them both. it's hard to land those abilities, man. Well, I think you have to lock on. Like if I lock on here by tabbing, although it doesn't seem to be working right now. Oh wait, no it does. It's got the arrow above the target. Then if I hit A, it kind of sort of hits. Yeah, that finishing move is really slow. It takes a long time to get that off, so certainly wouldn't be that useful in PvP unless you could pull it off right after a stun, maybe? Stunlock City. Yeah, it seems like I'm doing a lot of interesting attacks with it. I like the Z attack. Watch this Z attack. Here it comes. Boom! Oh, it didn't hit. We got some spiders, guys. Ooh. My wife just got home. Hi, baby. I just killed a spider. He's ugly too. She's like, I don't like spiders. These spiders are ugly. They're like hideous. Look at that thing. It's creepy. Creepy spiders. No. Oh, look at the combo. The overhand smash followed by the uppercut. So, I think C is the overhand smash. No, D is. So check this out. D followed by A. C is the whirlwind. I love the uppercut. It's just like, it even does this like really cool sound effect. Yeah, the two-hand mace is pretty fun. Even just the auto attacks are kind of cool. Yeah, this is the auto attack, right?
Gaining adrenaline.
I wonder what the... Oh, and then of course the ultimate with that ability, I guess we'll call it the ultimate, is like a leaping overhand smash. Anyways, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to take a couple minute break so I can say hi to my wife. She just got home. So I'll be right back in a couple minutes. You didn't? No, no stump knockers, huh? All right. Are you Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I was just talking to my wife. Yeah, I don't really know what these gear things mean. This guy's got like smoky shoulders or something.
Those logheads.
Gaining adrenaline.
Yeah, this shift queue is not too bad. I'm getting used to it at first. I just had to get used to it. As long as I know what the keybind is, it's not too bad. Yeah, it's just the muscle memory. It's just knowing that that's what the keybind is and all that. Yeah, as long as I know it, I think it's fine.
Feel the fury.
Many scrits, help!
Time to do some real damage.
Oh, you can?
Feel the fury.
It's hard to land the shield. It's hard to land the shield stun. That's. Ooh. This ought to be interesting. Now I definitely feel like a warrior when I've got a weapon in each hand. What's this? Ooh. I wonder, is there a difference between which hand they're in? Looks like I need to get some more bags, Reptilian. I haven't been to the city to get the stuff. How much money I have. I'll have to go back on my main character and see. But I wanted to see, does it matter which hand they're in, you know, like, if I switch them? Oh, see, it does. My abilities changed. Like, C became an impale. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Check this out. The C skill now. Throw your sword at your foe, impaling them. I don't know, what does rip mean? See at the bottom it says rip your sword from your foe for extra damage. And then Z is block and ooh, I like that. It's gonna be interesting. Weird. Yeah, that's a weird ability. Yeah, it doesn't feel very intuitive. I don't think that this weapon combo with the axe in the main hand and the sword in the offhand feels as intuitive. Which is first act when you're up close, you can pull the sword out. All right, let's try it. It doesn't really show you pull it out. It just kind of comes out. Axe 5 is fun. Alright. Okay, Axe 5 would be spin and attack nearby foes. You can move while spinning. And this is like dual strike, and then these are the normal. So this still gives you the mobility of swords. Right? Oh! Yeah, the sword in the offhand I don't like, but yeah, that 5 Axe 5 is insane. You turn into a Ginsu chopping knife. What am I supposed to do here? Help him destroy the cave. Okay. Help him destroy the cave.
Yes.
Yeah, the axe is pretty good. Ooh, that dual attack is pretty good.
A little help here.
Wow, yeah, that whirlwind ability is pretty OP. You know what I
The
mean?
bomb here. The ceiling looks weak.
How long is the fuse?
How fast can you run?
That dual attack is really powerful.
Go! This place is about to come down around our ears.
I need some help!
Run away!
Move it! You don't want to be here when this thing caves in.
Now you tell me. Now you tell me.
Let's see the rat back.
This area supplies a lot of the materials for Divinity's Reach and Beetleton alike.
I have no idea what this is. I guess I was just supposed to discover it and that was all. Okay. So as you play, I mean, when you play Guild Wars 2, whenever I come back and play it, I'm always, you know, blown away by the world and the combat's really fun. But I think what happens is it starts to become repetitive pretty quickly. You're just like, go here, do this art, go there, do this art. You know what I mean? It's just, it starts to become pretty repetitive. And I think the game would do well to add, I don't know, to add maybe, I just think the PvE dungeons were never, at least the ones I've done, but they were never fun because I always had people in my group that were like level 80. I mean, you can never seem to get into these dungeons without high levels getting into them, which is really odd to me. Which always seemed to make them not that fun, because what's fun about just standing there watching level 80 clear everything, you know? Not sure if I went with the right skin color. She's a little bit... it's alright. It would have been nice to give her some skin texture, like freckles or something. Her skin's too perfect, you know, it's just smooth. That is definitely one thing in Guild Wars 2 that I thought could have been a lot better, was a much better character creator. I want to mount, but I can't have one. That's a big axe.
I almost have enough skins to make a coat and shoes for the wall.
I didn't see it was a frickin' veteran.
I don't have enough energy.
Oh, and of course he reset. He reset, man.
Not enough endurance.
Oh, oh no! Fight to survive! No!
I could use a hand over here. Rejoining the fight.
No, you are defeated. I got all flashy thinking, oh, I got this. But it was another veteran. It was another veteran, man. What's up, Reaper? Well, I can tell you one thing. You don't have the survivability of the Guardian, that's for sure. But man, you definitely do some damage. Okay, so this one's 104. Damn veterans. Oh, man, it's hard.
Endurance running low.
Oh, that doesn't work too well against him. He did not like that. Yeah, Skill Wars 2 is very enjoyable. Oh, he interrupted. He is like a freaking interrupt. Oh no. Oh no. Damn. Yeah, Reaper, no. Guild Wars 2 is really fun. It's actually really enjoyable. Let's try... Let's see what difference it makes with the shield. He always is gonna knock you out of that.
This is getting serious.
This is getting serious. Oh, I dodged that and it didn't get it off in time. Ooh. That was close. Oh no! I went for the killing blow and it didn't kill him.
Need help here? All better.
Yeah. What made me start playing Guild Wars 2? I've played Guild Wars 2 lots of times, like lots of times. I just was tired of playing World of Warcraft. I was bored of World of Warcraft every time I logged into WoW the last week. Last 2 weeks, every time I logged into World of Warcraft, I just didn't want to play. I literally would start playing and I was just bored. I was just bored. I was like, man, I've done this all before so many times. You know? Yeah, this guy breaks pretty fast. Watch this. You pull back and he breaks quick. But yeah, I was just bored playing World of Warcraft, so I just... Oh, look at the footprints he's leaving. Look at the footprints he's leaving. Ah, that's cool. Yeah, I just was bored a while, and I've played Guild Wars 2 many times, and it's just... I love the way it looks. It's such a nice looking game. And the combat system is actually really fun. So... Crap. Cat. I was just trying to take care of the cat, and of course that's when I get attacked.
Adrenaline.
Oh, oh, I thought I was away from that attack.
Bam!
You don't really have a lot of good escape mechanics.
This is getting serious. Adrenaline rising.
Oh, did you see that big boar? He almost killed me, Ember. Hi, babe. Hey, come here, Ember. Isn't this a beautiful world? Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? Look at the pretty grass. Look at the pretty trees. Look at the boar. Look at this. Look at this building over here. This beautiful fantasy style theme. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Whoa. Isn't it nice? Guild Wars 2 is one of my favorite games as far as the look of it. Look at the beautiful brickwork. Love you. Yeah, I like playing this game. It's a beautiful game. I need another soda. Hey guys, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab a soda. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, hey Reaper, if you're still there, yeah, it's definitely you definitely get tired. You know, you like create like so many characters, and you're trying to level for, you know, for Burning Crusade, and you know, after leveling like so many characters in hardcore, and then playing the game since 2004, basically, since the end of 2004, in beta and stuff, you just get tired of it. It's like I know. I almost didn't want to play a human on Guild Wars because I know the human story. It's the only story I really know all the way through, but I really like the human. You know, I like the human a lot better than a lot of the other, you know, than the other races. It'd be nice to see him add another race to the game. I think that would be a really nice addition to Guild Wars 2. That, and just, I'd love to see him kind of overhaul the animations. I know it'd be a ton of work, but to just make them a little bit more easy to see. The heck?
Gaining adrenaline.
Yeah, well, I like their starting area. I think the human starting area is really nice, and I just, you know, I like the way they look. I think it would be nice for them to add another race to the game that was a little bit more human-like. Wasn't there a... I thought there was a arc over here. This farmers.
Anything to report?
Thank you.
Report any suspicious activity.
This is way better than my shield, isn't it? I know this is an axe. Here, this is the shield. Yeah, this shield's better than mine. Oh, whoa. Oh, it can't use this item? Why not? I can't use this. What does it mean I can't use this item? Oh, it requires level 10. Well, I'll buy it anyway. I'm almost level 10.
Goodbye.
All shiny.
Okay, that's red. What time is it? 7. I'm only gonna play for about another 30 minutes probably, and then I gotta actually probably work. Oh, missed. And that is so hard to land that.
To me!
Haven't been here yet.
Oh crap. I had 15 health. Oh man. This is not... I'm so dead. This class is so much harder than the... Although those guys are higher level than me, but this class is way harder than the Guardian. I was fighting level 14s though. I guess I should...
Back at it.
I don't know. Why did I die there? Can somebody explain to me why I died there? Did I get hit? Yeah, I think so, but I don't... Why did I die there? Like, I had plenty of health and all of a sudden I just dropped dead. Did you see that? Wait, did someone res me? I think they did. Only for a limited time. If you kill things, there's only a chance you... The down skill gets you, but only for a limit... Oh, so that D skill, that down skill? Okay, I got you. That's what I figured it was. Must have been something like that. Yeah, I'm definitely finding it harder to play the warrior because I played the guardian, and the guardian, of course, like you said, I'm hitting people way above me in level, but on the guardian I could do that because I had so many ways to heal myself. The guardian has abilities that that can heal you.
Not enough endurance.
I screwed that ability up.
I will live.
But look at how easy it is to kill him with the bow, though. See that? Okay, this is not going to be good.
Bam!
Yeah, I didn't mean to get that many, but luckily that other guy showed up to help me out. But yeah, the bow's a lot easier. The shield doesn't really have a lot of, like, the warrior shield doesn't really, it gives you a block, but man, I'm telling you, on the Guardian, it's like you have a couple of different weapon setups where you can throw up multiple blocks. Of course, I'll get some stuff later on, I'm sure, when I get these abilities here. When I unlock some of these things, I'm sure we can start putting more defensive warrior stuff in place. And then it'll be a lot easier. What is he carrying? Is that a person's arm? Oh, it's like, I guess it's wood or something.
May Balthazar strengthen you.
I thought it was like a big arm or something. Need to get to level 10. That's what we need to do.
How do you do?
I don't really remember how to... It says... Assist the farmers by freeing their friends, killing centaurs, and harassing centaurs. Okay, well... Honestly... I haven't seen any centaurs that are close by. Anybody see any centaurs? Because I don't. Not that are close enough to be part of this heart. This one always throws me off, this particular heart. Yeah, I'm already... Yeah, this heart always sucks, exactly. I've done this heart several times and it always stinks. I think the only way you can do it is here, inside this camp, right here.
Alert! To me!
Oh, jeez. I'm so dead. I'm not making it easy on myself. I'm not even leveled. What are these guys? Level what? They're level 12 and I'm what, level 9? Yeah. Doing things the hard way. Shit, there's 2 of them. Yeah. Definitely doing it the hard way. Oh, I didn't even need to heal.
Alert! I will live on. Father Tamini!
Adrenaline rising.
You will be broken.
Gaining adrenaline. Endurance running low.
Aha! Level 10.
For the Tabini!
You back from eating dinner? Nice.
Gaining adrenaline.
Look at the difference level 10 makes with better weapons. Huge difference.
You'll be feeling gaining adrenaline.
To me!
Adrenaline rising. They'll have to hit much harder.
Oh, I didn't realize I'd picked up something. That's crazy, man. Crazy ability.
You will be broken!
That was a guardian.
Gaining adrenaline. is getting serious.
Yeah, I knew going into that camp was going to get me killed. That was stupid. Warrior's pretty cool, but I still like the Guardian better. I just think the I'm more of a defensive-minded player. And this, I think it'd be interesting to see the Greatsword, right? The Greatsword probably hits really hard. But I'm more of a defensive-minded player, so I like classes that can take a lot of damage. And the Warrior, like Warriors in most games, feels a little squishy.
Hurts, doesn't it? Rejoining the fight.
Yeah, he's level 14. Not a good idea. For me to go up against like 3 mobs like level 14 when I'm level 10. Not.
You will be broken.
What is this? What is this thing? Is it like a invasion? Pretty cool. I mean, the Warrior, so far the Warrior's pretty cool. I don't think it's probably I mean, I still have to get all the other weapons and play with them some more, but I don't think the Warrior really is my class. Just because the Warrior's all about, like, heavy DPS. And, maybe it's hard to tell yet because I don't know, like, I have to wait until I go to all the soul trees and stuff. And at those, once I get better understanding of all the trees and start being able to set up the Warrior more defensively, probably. Then it might be really good. I just don't know yet because I don't know enough about the class.
I threw the bones this morning. According to Grint, we're in for a safe journey.
Customize this. Oh, it's a fine. It is a fine. Price level 12. available.
Balthazar was a beer drinker? That's a highly desirable quality in a god.
Indeed. Continue to honor him, and maybe he'll return.
I do have Siege Duena healing 227. 30. Yeah, I'm sure the warrior's really good. I just need to get higher level and get more stuff, more abilities. I need to get some bags, actually.
Have you seen my dog?
No, is human.
Lost?
I need supplies.
How can I help?
Me. Do you have this in another color?
Thank you.
May Duena bless you.
Moots are all about singing, dancing, and drink. And you can get by with just drink.
May the Six watch over you. Oh, I like this. But I need to pay the rent first.
Yeah, I figured the utility and all those other skills are going to make a huge difference. I just don't know what they are yet. They might even be similar to the ones Guardians get. I don't really know. But yeah, right now the warrior feels like they do pretty good damage, but very squishy. But I don't have any gear either. Yeah, the Guardian has some pretty crazy stuff.
Well, how so? Everything's just been going so well. I should offer up some prayers.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
Yes? May the Six watch over you.
I can only use, I guess, heavy bows.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
I have so much stuff, I don't even know what all this stuff is, guys.
Our deeds are reflected in the
That's right, how do I... Hold on a second.
I have so much to do.
Responsibility isn't easy.
Sweet, sweet loot.
$12 gold. So is the gold across the account? Because I certainly do not have much money. Why did my character portrait windows look all washed out? They look washed out. It is account wide, then I don't have much gold.
Listen up, troops. We've got dispatches coming in from the jungle.
I've only got 39
and
gold.
It's looking pretty grim. We don't have the full story yet, but based on preliminary assessments, we have to prepare for the worst.
Look at all the crap this person
Our
has.
orders haven't changed. Hold this fort at all costs. We lost the fleet, but we're not losing the Silver Wastes. Amber Sandball is now the primary rally point for survivors. The Pact is relying on us to hold this ground. Look sharp and do your jobs. Mordremoth won the first round, but this war is far from over.
Sweet, sweet loot.
All right.
Save yourselves!
Look at those cats. Yeah, I don't know. The Warriors, I mean, Warriors pretty good. Definitely have to get a lot more of the abilities to see. I don't know what are the other classes. Let's see. Yeah. What can you do with a thief though? Is thief's all like melee, isn't it? I mean, can a thief? Well, they can use the pistols. I think a pistol thief would be fun. You know, I think that would be pretty cool. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna stop the stream here. I may come back and try the pistol thief. You know, and then we'll maybe play, you know, jump back and forth between the warrior and the thief a little bit. I wonder. I should try to do a different race just because I don't know the stories on the other races as well. Yeah, I think, well, I like range. I like range classes quite a bit. I mean, the warrior, the melee is pretty good, but it definitely is a little bit more, you know, you take more damage, obviously. Short bow's mostly for utility. So what's your favorite ones, Reptilian? You said your favorite classes are the warrior and the The Elementalist, right? I think I like the Elementalist. The Elementalist is pretty fun. I don't know why I'm asking you when I can just type it. Nelly, yeah, Warrior Nelly. Okay, yeah, yeah. I like Guardian, and I do like the Ellie. Let me go back to the Ellie. I remember the Ellie. I was having quite a bit of fun on the Elementalist, but it is hard for me to play a character that looks so bizarre. You know, I do like the human. I do tend to gravitate more towards the normal human-looking fantasy characters, or like humans, elves. You know. Yeah, the Ellie was. Although I did like this character. This character was pretty cool. Remember this one? Remember this one? I mean, she was pretty cool. Ooh, that's a neat ability. Yeah, the Elementalist is really neat. Oh yeah, then she switched her elemental stances. Oh, and then she could breathe. I mean, come on, she can breathe fire. How cool is that?
To prove themselves? Do I have the place for you?
She can breathe fire. Let's see, what was the... So Shift Q, Shift Key, Shift E.
Earth and stone
This is
conform
Earth.
to my will.
Well, what was... I don't remember what this keybind is here. Water attunement. Okay, it's just control spacebar.
Like this. But I need to pay the bill first.
Ooh, the bubble. Look, the bubble. Yeah, the Dagger Elementalist is super cool. Yeah, I definitely think that so far out of all the classes I've played, my favorite are the Guardian and the Elementalist. They're super neat. I also like the outfits of the Guardian. I mean, I'm sorry, of the Elementalist. I like the like her leather outfit's pretty neat looking. If I can get her in a place where we can actually see it, be able to see it. Boy, the shadow doesn't seem to represent where the light's really coming from. Maybe it's just too far above me, but seem to show up. Oh yeah, good looking cloth. Well, I've tried. Yeah, here you can see it. This is cloth, right? Is the Elementalist cloth? Yeah, most MMOs never get the cloth right. Yeah, this looks like leather though. I don't know if the Elementalist wears leather or cloth. Probably cloth, I would imagine. So I have the Warrior, the Ranger, the Guardian, and the Elementalist. So far, my favorites are definitely the Guardian and the Elementalist. I don't think I would like engineers. I just don't think that would be my playstyle. I don't think I would like necromancers because I've never really enjoyed warlocks or those types of casters in any MMO really. Mesmer I thought I might like just because it's kind of a unique class, but I don't really know. I don't really know if I'd like the Mesmer. So the classes left that I tried the Revenant and I didn't really like it. I didn't like the Revenant. So out of the classes that are left here that I haven't really played that much that I think I might enjoy, I think it's really just the Thief or the Mesmer. You know, Thief or the Mesmer. So maybe next time I do a little Guild Wars 2, I'll try one of these two classes. I'm thinking the Thief just because I don't know. What's Mesmer gameplay look like? This is 6 years ago. That's an old video. 5 months ago.
Hey guys, this is Heroic Flamingo, and welcome to my Guild Wars 2 class guide for the Mesmer. So in this video, we're going to be looking at that you have to complete all 3 parts of the chain.
All free, because they're free abilities. you gotta love the British way of saying 3. All free.
You know, maximize your damage. So if you look, the first thing in the chain is the top one. So it's slash your foe to make them stab, slash, gash, stab, and you can see up there the vulnerability is going on, and then a lot of the damage is on the last hit. So if you're using the main,
yeah, Thief is definitely high skill ceiling. Yep.
Main hand sword.
Yeah, the Thief. I've always heard the Thief is very high skill ceiling.
You've got to make sure that you let that chain play out. And as you can see, the range is only 130, so if I do try and attack him from here, that's not going to work. So you're going to have to get up close and personal if you want to use that skill. Your number 2 skill is Blurred Frenzy. So this is strike your foe with a flurry of strikes, distorting the space around you, making you evade attacks. So as you can see, it says the blur lasts for 1 second. So this is a high damage attack, it's quick, it's range 130 again, so it's got to be done up close and personal. But the good thing is, it gives you blur, which means that you can evade all attacks while you're using it. So you're invincible for that 1 second you're using it. So it does make the fact that you're using a light armor profession not so bad. So if I go up to him, try out my number 2. So you can see that it had that blur effect there, and that means that I wasn't able to be attacked that whole time. So let me just get that one more.
Is that what that is, the sword too?
More demonstration on the medium golem here. So if I do that, so as you can see, multiple attacks right there, and then it just goes into your auto attack with your number 1 there. So that's a really good skill as well, and good for survivability. Your number 3 skill on the one-handed sword.
Number 3.
She'll first look at a clone ability. So you can see just at the start it says clone, so that means it's going to summon a clone. So illusionary leap. So summon an illusion that leaps at your target, crippling them. After the initial leap, the clone will execute the mind/sword chain. So this is a range 600, so this is a mid-range ability, so you don't have to be right near them to use it. And it cripples them, as you can see, which reduces their movement speed, and it will inflict vulnerability to increase their incoming damage.
3.
So let's give this a go. If I target this golem, and I press my number 3, you can see, sent that clone in, you can see they've got the vulnerability on them, and then what it does, and I'll just demonstrate again in a second to show you when that comes back, there's another option that comes up when you do it. So if I use that, I've then got swap, which swap places with your foe and immobilize them. So if I press that, yeah, I've immobilized the foe and I've moved in closer in combat. So as you can see, what that's done, it's sort of a gap closer there. I can move in close to my enemy and attack them. So I could potentially use that number 3 ability and then swap over to my number 2.
It's unlike any.
That. So
unlike any
now I'm going to have
class.
a look at using the sword in the offhand. So I've moved back over here so I can stay out of combat. So you can swap your weapons whenever you're out of combat, and obviously in combat you can have 2 weapon sets. So if I move this sword over to the offhand, you can see these are the offhand abilities, your 4 and 5. So you could obviously have 2 swords at the same time if you wanted to. I just want to demonstrate them one by one so we can have a look. So the number 4 and 5 abilities. So number 4 is a clone ability. So what it does is it blocks your foe and creates an illusion when attacked.
When I watch this and I listen to all these abilities, it doesn't really appeal to me. It seems like a lot of smoke and mirrors, which is probably what it's supposed to be, but it seems a little complicated. I would say the Mesmer seems like there's, you'd have to really play around with it and figure out all the spells. But it just, I don't know, it doesn't. I don't know. It's a weird class. It's not. I think I'm more used to traditional classes like a sorcerer or a lineage 2 spell howler, or a mage, or a warrior. It's such a strange class. Who knows? I might like it if I actually. The hard thing for me is just getting me to play something long enough to determine if I really do like it. But let's take a look at the thief.
Hey guys, this is
It's the same guy. It's the same guy. It's Mr. Free.
Flamingo, and welcome to my Guild Wars 2 class guide for the Thief. In this video I'm going to be looking at all of the weapons that the Thief can use, as well as the individual weapon skills. Okay, so before we go into the detail, I just want to give you a quick profession overview for the Thief. So the Thief is one of Guild Wars 2's adventurer professions, and therefore wears medium armour. Experts at stealth and surprise, thieves move through the shadows, vanish into thin air, or steal items from their opponents and use them as weapons. Thieves practice an agile, acrobatic fighting style, which makes them very hard to hit. So basically, thieves are your rogues, they're your assassins, they're your sneaky dagger-wielding class that you're probably used to in other MMOs. They do have a bit more of a range capability than maybe in other games, but they still specialise in close range, dual daggers, hard hitting but also quite squishy, so you've got to evade, shadow step, go invisible, and basically try not to get hit so much, and they've got lots of skills which allow you to do that. They've got a lot of pretty cool unique abilities like dual wield attacks and stuff like that, which we're going through in this video. So the first thing I want to start with is the weapon skills. Alright, so the first thing I want to have a look at are the Thieves' weapon skills. So I have here all of the weapons that the base thief can use. I'm going to equip them one by one, and then we're going to have a look at each of the individual weapon skills to see what they do. So I'm going to start with the short bow. So this is a two-handed ranged weapon, so that's obviously going to be all 5 of our weapon skills. Hey guys, this is Heroic Flamingo, and welcome to my Guild Wars 2 class guide for the Chronomancer. In this video, we're going to be looking at what extra weapon the Chronomancer can use, what extra healing skills, utility. Obviously this target golem's not going to hit me, but see that animation there? And then the Phantasm comes in and does that anyway, because like we said, even if you don't get attacked, if you fully channel it, it still uses the skill, so that's pretty cool. So let's have a little look at the number 5 ability, Tides of Time. So launch a wave of temporal energy that damages.
It just seems like there's a lot to learn. A lot of stuff in Guild Wars 2 that I don't know.
So we're going to shoot a wave that's going to damage enemies and buff allies. So
anyways, I'll look at it later, but I'm going to go for now. It's too hot in here. I got to get out of here. I'll stop the stream here, though. But thanks for playing. Yeah, we'll try something. I don't know what we'll try next time. Maybe we'll try the Mesmer or the Thief. Warrior's pretty fun, but just in my initial feelings on the Warrior is it's probably not my kind of class. Like when I liked certain things about the Warrior, but like it was like when I played the Elementalist, I knew pretty quickly that I really liked the class. I was like, oh, I really like it. And when I went back on the Elementalist there, I may even just go back and play the Elementalist some more because I really was enjoying that class. Yeah, it just sounds really complex, man. Some of these classes in Guild Wars, they're complex because of the abilities. I mean, the abilities have so many things going on. It's not like you just use a skill and it, like in WoW, you hit them with a skill that causes some bleeding damage. They bleed over time. I mean, in Guild Wars 2, the tooltips are so much more complex. Like when you were looking at some of these characters, you just read the tooltips and it's like, oh, it exposes this and it does this and it does that. It might do like 3 different things. And then it might do more if it's used after this ability or chained with that ability. There's just so much going on. I mean, you really have to, spend time, learning everything and going to hitting the target dummies and just figuring it all out. Because there's a lot to learn. I think a lot more than a lot of MMOs, I think. I don't remember too many MMOs that are as complex as Guild Wars 2, as far as all the different, weapon swapping and what's going on in the tooltips. So. But I'll check you guys later. Hope you guys have a good Sunday night. Peace out.